Secretary Powell was beloved here at the State Department at C Street and at our embassies and consulates around the world. He was arguably the most respected and celebrated American in uniform.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell died today from COVID-19 complications while also battling cancer.
Powell was 84 years old and was the country's first black Secretary of State. Thank you for joining us here at 6. I'm Lori Fulbright.
I'm Brian Dorman. As well known as Colin Powell is in Oklahoma, our state lawmakers knew him even better.
News on 6's Alex Cameron has reaction from them tonight from our Washington bureau.
Colin Powell served 3 Republican occupants of the White House, but became universally respected. And today is getting as much praise perhaps from Democrats as he is from Republicans.
Think of our Colin Powell. He's not only a dear friend and a patriot, one of our great military leaders and a man of overwhelming decency.
3rd District Congressman Frank Lucas agrees. Secretary Powell leaves behind an honorable and distinguished legacy of service to a grateful nation. As America mourns the loss of a public servant, I pray for peace for his family, who has lost a husband, father, and grandfather. America got to know him in 1991 as General Colin Powell, helping lead Operation Desert Storm and guiding the U.S. military to victory in the Gulf War. During my time in politics and in Congress, I had the privilege of interacting with Colin Powell, said the 4th District's Tom Cole. While we didn't agree on every issue, I respected his perspective, his thoughtful approach to every issue, his deep patriotism, and his long and selfless service to our country. General Powell became Secretary of State Powell in 2001 under President George W. Bush. He helped make the case for the U.S. invasion of Iraq in 2003, despite his own personal misgivings. A leader of the highest quality, military or otherwise, he earned the respect of Oklahoma's biggest supporter of the military. His was a life marked by distinguished service to the nation, first in uniform, then as a diplomat and public servant, said Senator Jim Inhofe in a statement. I always appreciated General Powell's perspective and how he prioritized his long-standing relationships with Congress, even when there were differences of opinions. From our Washington Bureau, I'm Oklahoma's own Alex Cameron.